10 Unforgettable French Foods You Need to Try. If you're a foodie, you know that French cuisine is some of the best in the world. Known for its distinct flavors and artful presentation, French food has a well-deserved reputation for being both delicious and sophisticated. From crepes to macarons, there are so many mouth-watering dishes to try. Here are 10 unforgettable French foods you need to experience to truly appreciate the wonders of French cuisine. Number 1. Croissants. When it comes to French pastries, few can beat the iconic croissant. Light, buttery, and flaky, these crescent-shaped delights are a staple of the French breakfast table. Originating in Austria, they were first brought to France in the 19th century and have since become an essential part of French cuisine. Whether you're enjoying them fresh out of the oven with a cup of café au lait, or as a sandwich for lunch on the go, there's no denying the popularity of croissants. If you want to take your croissant game to the next level, try making them yourself. All you need is some flour, yeast, butter, and a bit of patience. The results are worth it. Number 2. Baguettes. If you've ever been to France, you've no doubt seen a baguette. This iconic French bread is a staple in almost every home and restaurant. Made from wheat flour, water, salt, and yeast, the baguette is a simple and delicious treat. Crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, a classic French baguette is often served with butter and jams for breakfast, or as an accompaniment to dinner dishes. Baguettes can also be enjoyed as a snack, stuffed with meats, cheeses, and vegetables. No matter how you choose to enjoy it, a baguette is an unforgettable French food that you simply must try. Number 3. Crepes. Crepes are thin pancakes, and they're a traditional French dish that can be enjoyed both sweet or savory. Crepes are made with wheat flour, eggs, milk, and butter. They are usually served as dessert, filled with fruits or jam, and sprinkled with powdered sugar. Savory crepes are often filled with cheese, meat, and vegetables. A popular savory crepe is the jambon fromage, which is a crepe filled with ham and cheese. Crepes are usually eaten as a snack on the streets of France, but they can also be served as a main course. When served as a main course, crepes are often served with a side salad or green vegetables. Crepes are a delicious way to enjoy French cuisine and can be enjoyed at home or in restaurants. Whether you're looking for something sweet or savory, crepes are a must-try when visiting France. Number 4. Quiche. Quiche is a classic French dish that is often served as a light meal or appetizer. It's made with a flaky pastry crust filled with a savory custard made from eggs, cream, and cheese. There are many varieties of quiche, including ingredients such as bacon, ham, mushrooms, and various vegetables. Quiche can be served either warm or cold and is sure to please all tastes. Quiche is a versatile dish that can be enjoyed for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even as a snack. It's also a great dish to make ahead of time and reheat later, as the pastry crust will still stay flaky and delicious. Whether you're a fan of traditional quiche Lorraine with bacon and cheese or something more adventurous like a spinach and feta quiche, there's sure to be a quiche recipe to suit your taste. So why not give it a try? You won't be disappointed. Number 5. Pano Shokola. Pano Shokola is a classic French pastry that can be enjoyed for breakfast, as a snack, or as dessert. It's a buttery croissant-like pastry with chocolate in the center. The outer layer is made of flaky pastry dough while the inner layer has a creamy dark chocolate filling. This pastry is known for its rich flavor and light, airy texture. Pano Shokola is often served warm and is best eaten the same day it is made. When preparing this treat, the dough should be rolled out thinly to ensure the perfect amount of flakiness. The chocolate filling can be adjusted to your preference, depending on how sweet or intense you want the flavor to be. This delicious pastry is a great way to enjoy traditional French cuisine without having to spend hours in the kitchen. Whether you choose to enjoy Pano Shokola for breakfast or as a late-night snack, it will be sure to satisfy your taste buds. Number 6. Coq au vin. A classic French dish, coq au vin is a savory and comforting stew of chicken, mushrooms, and red wine. Traditionally, the chicken is marinated overnight in a mixture of red wine and herbs, then cooked slowly with bacon, garlic, and onions until it is fork tender and succulent. The mushrooms and carrots are added to the mix and simmered until they are cooked through and richly flavored. Served over creamy mashed potatoes or egg noodles, coq au vin is a dish you won't soon forget. The deep flavors of the red wine and bacon mingle together to create a rich flavor that lingers on your tongue long after you've finished your meal. Number 7. Cassoulet. Cassoulet is a hearty stew of slow-cooked white beans, pork, and duck that is believed to have originated in the Languedoc region of France. The dish is typically made with dry white beans such as tarbé or cannellini, garlic, pork or duck sausage, smoked bacon, onions, and other vegetables like carrots, celery, and tomatoes. Cassoulet is a beloved French classic that can be enjoyed at any time of the year. When cooked properly, the beans are cooked until soft, and the mixture of flavors creates an unforgettable combination. The cooking process may involve pre-soaking the beans overnight, simmering them for several hours, and then adding the sausage, bacon, and vegetables to the pot. The result is a rich and flavorful stew that pairs perfectly with some crusty French bread or a glass of red wine. Cassoulet is a dish that is best enjoyed when shared with family and friends. It's a perfect meal for a cold winter day and will keep everyone feeling warm and full. Whether served at home or enjoyed in a restaurant, cassoulet is a dish that you won't soon forget. Number 8. Buffbourguignon. Buffbourguignon, or beef bourguignon, is a classic French dish that is sure to delight your taste buds. It's a stew made of beef, bacon, mushrooms, onions, carrots, and garlic in a red wine sauce. The red wine adds an earthy flavor to the stew, and the slow cooking time creates a tender texture for the meat. The flavors of this hearty dish come together to create an unforgettable experience that will have you wanting more. If you are looking for a rich, comforting meal, Buff Bourguignon is definitely one to try. Serve it alongside mashed potatoes or a fresh salad for the perfect French meal. Number 9. Puleo Vinaigre. Puleo Vinaigre is a classic French dish consisting of chicken marinated in vinegar and herbs. The marinade is typically made with a combination of white wine vinegar, garlic, rosemary, thyme, bay leaf, pepper, and salt. The chicken is cooked in the marinade until it is tender and juicy. This dish is usually served with potatoes or rice, as well as a side of vegetables. This dish has a very interesting history, as it dates back to the 17th century in France. It was originally created as an easy way for people to preserve their chicken for longer periods of time. However, over the years, it has become one of the most beloved dishes in French cuisine. The flavors of Puleo Vinaigre are truly unique and can be adapted to fit any taste. The sweet and tangy flavors of the marinade pair perfectly with the rich flavors of the chicken. And the potatoes or rice add a nice balance to the dish. Overall, Puleo Vinaigre is a delicious French dish that should not be missed. It's sure to tantalize your taste buds and leave you wanting more. Bon appétit! Number 10. Tarte Tatan. Tarte Tatan is a classic French dessert that is composed of caramelized apples atop a flaky, buttery pastry. It is usually served warm and can be enjoyed with a scoop of ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream. This dish originated in the 1880s at the Hotel Tatan in La Motte-Bouvron, France, when two sisters ran the hotel and had to come up with an inventive way to serve their guests an apple tart. In their haste, the sisters left the pastry on the bottom and the apples on top, thus creating the inverted version of this now iconic dessert. Tarte Tatan is traditionally made with Granny Smith apples, which are peeled, halved, and cooked in a pan with butter and sugar until they become tender and golden brown. Then, a layer of pastry dough is added to the top, which is baked in the oven until it is crispy and golden. The tart is then flipped out of the pan onto a serving platter so that the caramelized apples are facing up. This beloved French dessert has a unique combination of textures, a crispy and flaky pastry crust and soft, caramelized apples. If you're looking for a unique dessert that is sure to impress, give Tarte Tatan a try. Thank you for watching. Kindly remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.